stay going on. I don't care if it's been 10 years. You still going to miss your mama. So I said, Mama, I need you now. I need you in my low time. I need you. And Mama said this in my spirit. She said, daughter, the anointing is in you and on you and through you. You're going to make it through your storms in life. You're going to make it as long as you got Jesus in your life. So let's clap our hands for our mothers who are gone on. The legacy shall live on. And I wish Mama was here to see what she prayed for. But she's seeing it. She's seeing it. So when I see my brothers, my sisters, I see my son and my daughter just walked in the door, and my grandson. The legacy is still here. When I see my baby sister, when I see my nieces and my nephew, the legacy is still living. So if you have family, saints of God, don't take your family for granted. Appreciate them. So let's clap our hands one more time for Jesus. Listen, the Lord placed something in my spirit in honor of Mother's Day. And the Lord, I called several people, and asked them, would they mind saying something about their mother? This young lady, this little princess, she's a powerful woman in the making. I called her. She's very unique. It's two of them, but they're both unique and different in their own ways, in a positive way. So I said, hey, I called the mother. I said, don't ask your daughter what I want. I said, she got to keep it a secret. So I saw Lyric. I came up to the church, and I said, Lyric, I need you to do me a favor. I said, do you love your mother? She said, yes, ma'am. I said, would you mind saying something about what your mother means to you? I'm going to ask Lyric where you're at, where she's at. Where's Lyric? She's dancing. Come on, God. And then there was another young lady. I always forget her name. That's her name? Jabriah, where you at? Oh, my two princesses. These are some anointed babies right here. And then I had asked, I said, we got diversity here, there. I had asked Sister Latrice. I said, Sister Latrice, when she said, Mama's coming to church there to be in the house of God with us. I said, Sister Latrice, can you do me a favor? I know your mother means something to you and your sisters. I said, would you all mind saying just something about what your mother means to me? So Sister Latrice, and if your sisters want to come up, this is just expression time. Just expression time. Then I called Brother Nico, and I said, Lord, his phone went somewhere. And I asked him this morning, I said, Nico, I said, you get my voicemail message? Oh, my phone was dead, Pastor. I said, okay, all right. He said, I saw that you called. So, Nico, you're going to be impromptu. Come on up, son. And I think I asked somebody else. Who did I ask? I asked Nellie. There you go. Sister Nellie and her sisters. I'm just impromptu here. Just say what your mother means to you, because sometimes you can let offenses and things get in the way, get in the way, and then it can begin to affect you. But I want these two princesses. I'm going to give everybody instructions there. I don't want the history. I don't want the history. History is good. But right now, hit it and quit it. Come on, let's clap our hands for our princesses. Now, what does your mother mean to you, Jabriah? You want to talk? My mother means, okay.
mother means to me that she loves me a lot.
That's wonderful. What else? Give me one more thing.
She lets me have fun all the time.
All right, come on, clap our hands for that. And this is what I want you all to do after service. I say if we get these roses out now, the kids be picking on them, maybe all on the floor. So after service, I want to make sure every child, if your mother's in the house, to get a rose, and we have chocolate candy. I said, better not do the chocolate candy during service. Everybody be eating there. So if we're going to give everything after service there, but that's what the roses are up here for there. Present your mother with a rose. Now, what does your mother mean to you? Say, I love my mother because.
I love my mother because she buys me a clothes.
Come on, clap our hands. Come on, clap our hands for that. Come on, come on.
Good morning. First, giving honor to God and everyone in the house.
Yeah.
I want to first give honor to my pastor. I thank you for being the loving pastor that your flock needs. You look beyond our faults and see our needs.
Praise God.
Okay. Mama, can you stand?
Yes, that's it. That's it. There you go. That's it.
Okay, this was really last minute, but when I think about my mother, I think about her being a Proverbs 31 woman. So I wanted to read just a few scriptures.
Yes. You in the message?
And sorry.
Oh, no, it's confirmation.
Proverbs 31:10. Who can find a virtuous woman?
Yes.
Her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband does safely trust in her, so that he shall have no room of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands. And then I'm going to skip over. She opened her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness.
Yes.
She looketh well to the ways of her household and eateth not the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and call her blessed.
Yes.
Her husband also, and he praiseth her. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou exceedeth them all.
My God.
Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord shall be praised.
Come on.
I love you, Mama.
Yes. Come on, clap our hands. We can do better than that. Let's celebrate mothers. You all don't have anything to say, daughters, there? Okay. In support, okay, they stand in support. I can support. Listen, Deaconess Lolita, let's stand up there. This is your son, and I know it's impromptu there, but the Lord brought you to me. That's why I was hoping you would call me back. But nonetheless, I thank God for your obedience. Come on, come on. What does your mother mean to you, son?
So, my mama means like pretty much everything, you know, because, I mean, you said not to give a story, but I know since my dad, you know, he was not around, so my mama was pretty much like my mama and my dad. So, you know, she's just there for me when I need her, and I try to get, you know, it just, yeah. So.
Come on, clap your hands for that. We honor you, woman of God. We honor you. It speaks high volumes when women have to operate in the function of a mother and a father. You've done very well. You've done very well. The best is yet to come, and the worst is already over. Let's clap our hands for this mighty man of God. Mom, sister, this woman, when I heard her story of being a cancer survivor, see, can't nobody do you like Jesus. And what the devil meant for bad, God said not so. Come on, daughters. Beautiful daughters, beautiful, beautiful. Ah, my. Come on, express
I'm a
yourself.
crybaby, so. But my mother means to me everything. Just like Pastor said, 3 years cancer-free now. And everything. That's my best friend, my confidant, everything. I can call on her whenever. And I know she gonna answer and come through. She might fuss a little bit, but she gonna come through. And I love her.
Yes.
I am my mom's trouble child.
No, you're not. You're her blessed child.
I know.
You're her blessed child. I renounce everything that the enemy has tried to put on you. You blessed and highly favored. Now, every child is different. And we must not compare our children with each other. So what the devil has tried to infiltrate in your mind, making you think that you are troubled, I serve him notice. You are a blessed daughter. See, the Lord said, 1 for the Father, 2 for his Son, and 3 I declare for the Holy Ghost, which all makes one. So we're going to rewind that. Now it's erased. Now speak life.
When I think of her, I think of calm in a storm. Every time I got into any trouble or every time I hit a roadblock, you never fussed at me. You never said I told you so, Mama. You was there to always say, I'm here for you, Tiana. It's okay, Tiana. And every time I would get off the phone, I would leave your presence, Mama. I would feel like I could conquer anything. Like this is gonna be behind me. You never, ever, ever, ever fussed at me about anything. I love you. I love you. I love you for that, Mama.
Come on, clap our hands for this blessed daughter. Hallelujah, God.
My mom means strength to me. I can remember a time when we didn't have food at home, and you would take us to your job, and we would just eat in the cafeteria. We thought it was so cool. We didn't even know that, you were struggling because you were so strong and you kept a straight face. And Mama, I thank God for you, Mom. Like, he kept you, and I'm so blessed to have you in my life. I love you so much, Mom.
Come on, clap your hands, everybody. Where is Sister Joy at? Is she here? Stand up, daughter. Mother Helen, stand up. See, it's good to express. My. You next, son. Your mama's here. While your mama's here, tell her what she means to you.
This morning, when we were passing the cemetery, I told the kids to look over and acknowledge all of the people that were paying tribute to their mother. And I told them, thank God we don't have to go there. We picking Grandma up and bringing her to church with us.
Come on, clap our hands for that.
I thank God for my mom being my #1 supporter. I never had kids, but I knew that kids raising children were in me. I got it from my grandmother. All of my kids are adopted, but I love them as if they're mine.
Yes, they
my
are.
mom supports me 100%. I don't know where I would be without my mother. She didn't have but 2 of us, and my brother was killed when I was 22. Nick, Kieran, Metzi, Boo, all of the kids that come along. This is our pillar right here. And I thank God for her.
Come on, clap our hands. Come on, son. While your mama's here. You're my son. And while your mama's here, just give her a few words.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing?
Hey.
My mom, I'm not going to cry, so it's not.
That's all right. You can cry. That's mama, honey.
When when I think of my mom, I think of air.
Yeah.
Because she's the air that I breathe.
Hallelujah.
She's been there from day one when my father wasn't there. When
Hallelujah.
nobody was there. My mama was there. You know, I was listening to the young lady speak. You know, when you're young, you don't think that your parents are having financial problems.
Yes.
You don't see the struggle. All you see is mom and brother and sister, but you don't see that your mom. Sometimes I walk in and see my mom crying. And,
Yeah.
you know, as a kid, you don't know what's going
That's
on.
right.
You know, but I thank my mom for being the strong parent that she was.
Yes.
To raise 4 boys and 1 girl. And
My God.
the best one being here today, but I love my mom. And you can call me a mama's boy. I follow my mom. I go to church with my mom. You know,
That's it.
I do what I do with my mom because I don't know how long I'm going to have my mom.
Hallelujah. Jesus.
And I thank God for my auntie, too. She's like my second mom. You know, she's been there, too, from day one. And I just want to say happy Mother's Day to mom and mom number 2. And I'm here today, so we hanging.
Come on, daughter. Come on, Sister Deanna. You can just stand where you at, baby. Stand where you at.
Thought you told me to come back.
Hallelujah.
See.
Hallelujah. Come on, daughter.
What my mother means to me is
And look at her when you're talking
I
to her.
don't see. Where is she?
They over here.
Okay. Unexpected, but what my mother's means to me is she has loved me unconditionally. She picks up where the kid's dad has not. She lifts me up. My mom was there for me when I made some decisions as a kid, and she told me better, and I thought that I knew better. My mom is very loving. She gives everything that she has to us. She gives us her last. And even as a 34-year-old adult, she still does that. So what my mother means to me is my mother means everything to me.
Come on, daughter. Come on, while you got your mother here. That's just a few words.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
When I think of my mom, I think of the Proverbs 31 as well. Woman.
My God.
This woman is very supportive. She loves us unconditionally. She supports us in everything that we do. Although, you know, we might have our bickers, but my mom is always, always, always there. And Mom, being Armani and Alana love you so, so much.
Come on, clap our hands, everybody. Chanel. Hallelujah. While your mother's here. My. My mind goes back to 47th Street. When we used to sit mother in the wheelchair on the end. So every child that's expressing to their mother now, I'm imagining Mother Dudley right here. So when you express, daughter, express it for me as well.
To my mother, and if it wasn't for my mother, to my grandmother as well, and my great-grandmother that we lost last year around this time. But I'm truly grateful that you came this morning to worship with us.
That's it. Come on, clap our
because
hands
you
for
didn't
that.
have to. But I thank God for you. I've never told you, but the reason why my favorite color is yellow is because it's sunshine, and you're the light that you're the light that shines in our family.
My God.
And I'm grateful for that. Mom, I love you so much. No words can express it.
Yes.
But thank you for being the woman that God has called you to be.
Yes.
And I love you.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Come on, daughter. Come on, express it. Let's express it right there.
Okay. When I think about my mom,
And And can you stand up, daughter, if you can?
I just think about somebody that never gives up on you.
That's
No
it.
matter how much you mess up, no matter what's going on at home, she treats everyone equally. And sometimes I'm like, how do you do it? Because I would just get tired of it, get tired of it. She never does. Every day she just wipes it away like you've never done anything wrong. And that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to treat everyone equally, and that's what she does. She's literally like my best friend. I can tell her anything, and a lot of kids don't feel like they can tell their mom, what they do. And we talk every single day, and it's just a blessing to have your mom, because it's so many teens that I know that are losing their mothers, and I know somebody today that won't be able to have his mom. So just to know that you have that person that loves you no matter what you do, that's just amazing. That's a blessing.
Come on, clap our hands, everybody. Called a group session. Come on, just telling a few words, daughter.
What my mom means to me is she's my hero. She's always been there for me.
Hallelujah.
As a kid, I wasn't a very good kid. And my mom, she never yelled at me. She always worked it out, and she was always there for me. And I just thank God for you, Mom.
Come on, clap our hands, everybody. In just a few words, what does your mother mean to you? You look at mama.
My mother is like what my little brother said. She everything to me, because when I was in the hospital, she was there for me. She spent the night. They wouldn't let her, but I said something to them. So she had to. So I gave her everything.
Come on, clap our hands for that. Mama means the world.
The world of me.
Come on. What's your name, son? Dwayne. Let's clap our hands for Brother Dwayne. Listen, if your mother is alive, make sure you express. Now we're going to move on, but before we moved on, here you go, son. There are 4 women that the Lord had placed in my heart, in my spirit, to honor today. These 4 women, I'm going to ask you to come up. We're going to expedite it a little bit. Each of you all are different and unique and special to me in your own way. I'm going to ask Sister Tawana Watson to come up, Mother of the Year. Come on, clap our hands. I'm going to ask Sister Chanel Madden to come on up. I'm going to ask Sister Deanna Chorley. Come on up, Minister Deanna Chorley. And then I'm going to ask Elder Delia Jones. Come on up. Come on. I think we can do a little bit better than that when we want to honor. Listen. Heart of God just wants you to know, listen, all of you all are special. You're special to me. I may not express it as much there or may not articulate it, but you're special and you're dear to Heart of God Evangelistic Ministries. Woman of God, come on, daughter, get the gifts there. And this is a small, tangible gift. When I think of you all in your own uniqueness, being single moms and dads, being young, powerful women of God, having to endure the life's challenges and the struggles and still smile and still look beautiful. When I think about you and what God has brought you from just this past year, you are the epitome of a virtuous woman. Come on now. When I think about you, you're very unique and you're very strong. You're a quiet giant. Come on, saints of God. You invest in your son. I think about the story when Hannah said, if you give me a son, I will give him back to you. Come on. So when I think about all the uniqueness of each and every last one of you, how you smile even in sometime in the midst of pain. And when I something when I think about when I see Camille there. I see joy. I see love. And I see happiness there. Baby girl don't know the struggles that sometimes life can hit you with. But God said, honor these 4 women on today. Honor these 4 women on today. Come on. He didn't say look at the past. He said honor them. So this is what Heart of God is giving a small gesture. And there's a movie card in there, and there's books. And one of the things that I observe, I study, I watch. Y'all take notes very well. I think it's so wonderful. There's journal books in there. But then the Lord said, always invest personally. So the Lord said, it's 5 of us. Y'all got to pick the date. Y'all got to pick the time. Well, all 5 of us get a manicure and a pedicure. On me, not the church. If y'all don't pick the date, the time, listen, you can't expect pastor to remember everything. So y'all better coordinate together and just have that me time, mommy time. And we'll designate Minister India, Minister Rhonda. Somebody going to watch them kids. What am I saying? You're deserving of it. You may not get honored much, daughter, but God honors you. I don't care what life has thrown at you, but you are honored. We honor you here at Heart of God. You are a giant. Little short giant, but she's a giant. I see something in the making coming out of you. And mother and to the boys, I was trying to get them to say something. They came to me at the night that said, we didn't write nothing down. I said, I ain't write nothing. We can't come up with nothing. I said, okay, I'm going to let them off this time. But let me tell you something. I promised them I'm taking bowling and we're going to the movies. Before I take y'all bowling and going to the movies on May 19th, you got to get up here and say something about your mama. Gotcha. And to you, woman of God, keep doing what you're doing. People may not understand. You're very quiet. You're very reserved. But you're definitely not a punk. You're not a wimp. You're a woman that's on a mission. She's going to be finishing her doctoral degree. She's been in school. God's been good to you. So, Heart of God, honor all 4 of you all.